Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So this is for the week of February 4th through the 10th, and I'm using the Me, Myself, and Ice Cream kit from Glam Planner. I'm finally using a kit that is not Scribble Prints Co. I know I use a lot of Scribble Prints Co. kits. That's just because, she's my favorite. That's my favorite shop just in general. So yeah, I'm finally using a kit that is not Scribble Prints Co. And when I saw this kit, this was originally going to be my like Valentine's Day kit because I was like, yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna use this for Valentine's Day. And then I was like, oh, but I kind of like the new one, like the one I am using for Valentine's Day. So I was like, okay, I'll use this for the week before it because y'all know me. I am a single person right now. I don't have much happening in the love department. So there's a reason for that. A lot of you guys probably know a little bit about it if you've watched previous Plan With Me's, but this is why this kit was like perfect for me because it's like all about me. Just focus on me. Valentine's Day? What is Valentine's Day? But yeah, so I'm putting down the washi. I have no idea why I use Simply Gilded washi with the pink bows when I use silver foil. I think when I pulled the washi, I thought I was using rose gold instead of the silver, but I use silver foil, like silver foil overlays. But I use Simply Gilded washi with like the pink bows for some reason. I don't know. I still kind of liked it, so I left it, and I really didn't want to waste the washi, so I left that. So I am just putting down the like glitter headers and the full boxes, and what else am I doing? Like I'll put down deco and then the overlays and everything. I'm actually really excited about these overlays because I bought them from Caress Press, and they have hearts on them. So like I mixed the Caress Press heart full box overlays with the Scribble Prints Co. like polka dot ones. I think they're considered like polka dot ones. So I mixed those two together and I really, really like them. I think they look so cute. I also now have the hiccups that I did not have when I first started talking, so I don't know why. But yeah, I did that, and then I did also put the heart, like, silver foil header overlays down as well, and oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. I think I mentioned in maybe my last Plan With Me that I'm not going to use, like, foil on every single spread, but I knew for sure that I was going to use it on this one and my Valentine's Day spread because I had heart overlays specifically for these spreads because I was like, I want to use them because it's Valentine's Day, which is, crazy because it's April and I'm only planning out Valentine's Day. I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate those of you guys who are still sticking with me. I'm working on trying to catch up on all these Plan With Me's. Life has just been a little hectic lately. I will be honest. It's been kind of insane, and I haven't had too much time to kind of film and stuff like that, which when I get closer to like the Plan With Me's and everything, I will obviously talk about it. But there are some things that have happened with like my family and stuff like that recently, so that's the reason why I was not able to like film and stuff like that, which I'm not trying to give excuses. I promise I'm not. But I'm working on getting videos back up for you guys. So I put down the deco and everything and I cut off all the excess, and now I'm moving on to my sidebar. My sidebar has been the same for the most part for this whole entire year. I put down the 2 habit trackers, and I noticed that my washi, again, don't know why I use rose gold, my washi for the 5mm, I don't have it with the pink foil. I only have it with like the coppery rose gold foil. So I was like, okay, we'll use this, I guess. So I went ahead and did that, and then I put down that last full box just to kind of take up some space down at the bottom. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in the sidebar for the little squared off box. I think for the last one I put I Can Conquer This. I don't know if I put that in the video or not, but I did not fill out this one yet because I don't know exactly what I want to put in there. And then my camera did cut me off filling out the rest of it, so I just kind of left it. But yeah, so that is everything for the sidebar. So now we can go ahead and get on to the planning. Maybe. Why are we just like sitting here? Oh, I never sped this back up. Hold on one second. Let me speed this. Oh wait, did I speed it up? And I'm just sitting here? Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna cut out a piece of this. Nope, no, we're not. Okay, we're just gonna, you know what? We're gonna leave it in. So I'm putting down my work schedule really quickly. See, this is what you guys get with my Plan With Me's. I literally just get confused because honestly, I will be 100% honest with you guys. I will speed all of this up and I will realize what parts need to be cut out when I'm filming the voiceover. And then I get the awkward like, Do I want to stop the recording? Do I not? Do I want to leave it? And usually I leave it. And then you guys get this awkward, like, I don't know what's happening type of thing. So, yeah, you guys just got a fun couple seconds of me literally not knowing what I'm doing. Anyway, I put down the work schedule because I worked every day but Monday, Wednesday, which are my normal 2 days off. And moving to Monday, I'm assuming we're starting with Monday, right? Filming Lindsay? Yes. Good job filming Lindsay. So I put down a piece of washi and then I did take a lazy day sticker from Planneresque. It's a little crooked now that I'm looking at it. I even like repositioned it and it's still crooked. So I put that down because I had a pretty lazy day. It was also a rainy day. Like I spent the whole entire day at home and I watched the Ted Bundy tapes, which oh my god, those tapes, like, oh, I knew about Ted Bundy, but I didn't know like a ton about him. And so when I was watching like those documentaries and everything, that was also when he was like when that was popular, by the way, because this was so long ago. Like I knew about him, but I didn't know like the whole like story and everything behind it, and I was so intrigued. I was like, this is so interesting. I had a Plan With Me binge first because y'all know me. I gotta watch all of my Plan With Me's. I'm actually behind on Plan With Me's. Again, I feel like I get behind on Plan With Me so quickly, and I don't know why. But I used a little YouTube Maro from Paper and Milk to mark that. And then this is the week that I finally finished all of my 2018 spreads. So I didn't film the rest of my 2018 spreads, purely just because I had like a whole month. Like all my Christmas spreads, I didn't film them. And it took me so long to finally like plan them all out and everything. So this is like the week I finally finished it. So I took a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I needed to plan out the 2018 spreads. And then I took a little, another emoji with an umbrella to mark a rainy day at home. I love rainy days at home because literally I will sit there, open my window, listen to the rain, cuddled underneath blankets, and just watch a movie, and it's my favorite thing. I love rainy days at home. I hate driving in the rain. Driving in the rain sucks in California because our roads are not made for the rain and people don't know how to drive in the rain. Like so much flooding happens, it's kind of ridiculous. But I love staying at home just like curled up with a book or like a movie in like covers and like blankets and everything. Oh, my favorite. Literally my favorite. I then took a quarter box, and I know this is Edward Scissorhands. I could not like decide on what I wanted to do for like Ted Bundy, like to mark him, I guess you can say, for that. And I didn't want to use another like laptop or Netflix or like movie sticker. I wanted to actually like mark it with a character. So I used Edward Scissorhands because I mean, kind of fitting, right? Maybe, I don't know. But I use that to mark the Ted Bundy tapes that I watched that. And then I used a munchkin to mark orange marmalade chicken. Oh my god. Okay. So my mom makes this orange marmalade chicken that is literally my favorite thing ever. Like it is the best. And it's like Parmesan chicken, like it's like breaded chicken with orange marmalade sauce on it, and it's so good. So I helped her make it on this day, or she made it. I don't know. I don't really remember. But orange marmalade chicken, legit one of my favorite foods ever. And then I used another emoji. This is technically a Christmas emoji to mark that I needed to make a sticker wish list because I had a lot of stickers that I wanted to buy, and I may or may not have bought them with my tax refund. It's fine. But that was the only one that had like a little like paper in its hand, and I really liked it. So I used the little Christmas emoji to mark that. Moving on to Tuesday. So Tuesday was Chinese New Year. I don't usually mark Chinese New Year, but I'll be honest, I didn't really have a ton of stuff to mark on this day, so I was like,
it's
you know what?
12:30.
Thank you, computer. I might as well like mark it. I don't know. I decided to mark it. So I put down a work label first, and then I used a piece of washi and the Chinese New Year script from Rose Colored Days that is in the silver foil. And then underneath that, I took a Glam Planner Girl. I believe this one's Teeny. I only know Lolly because Lolly's literally the one I use all the time. I believe it's Teeny. And I used her with like a little YouTube button to mark that I had a Plan With Me binge. Again, all the Plan With Me binges because, you know, that's just that's how it goes. So I used that, and then I took a car icon from the kit. We'll get to where I eventually start filling it out. I used a car icon from the kit to mark that I needed to get gas. Okay, so this next one, I used a little munchkin with like a low battery, because I have like check-ins with my managers at work, and sometimes the check-ins aren't planned. So like usually when the check-ins are planned, I'm usually like, I'm solid, I'm good. But because I know they're happening, but other times I'll have like talks with them that I was not planning on having, and they're very draining, very, very, very draining, especially with how just everything is with me at the moment, with like anxiety and like all that stuff and everything that had happened to me. And like everything that's just happening in my life right now, anytime I have a talk with a manager, it's very, very draining. So that is why I use, like, it's a talk with Antonio. He's one of my managers. I used a little munchkin with like a low battery because it literally drains me so much. Like, they're good, but like they're exhausting. So I use that to mark my talk with him. I then used a half box and a little like you got it type munchkin, to mark that I was feeling motivated, because usually also after those talks, even though they're really draining, I will like feel motivated or positive out of it, because like what we talk about usually does actually really help, which is always really nice. So I usually, for the most part, sometimes not so much, it just depends on what the like subject and topic is that we are talking about. Sometimes I won't feel motivated or positive, but usually I am. Also, I feel like this sounds like they're my therapist. They're not. It's not about that. It is all about work stuff for the most part. There's a little bit of like other stuff involved, but for the most part, it's all work related. But yeah, we were feeling motivated after that. I then took a Fox and Cactus like pastel haired girl, and I did cut off the bottom part of it. If you guys saw that earlier when I was talking and chatting and all that jazz, I did cut off the bottom part so it didn't overlap with the washi. And I had some late night in and out, which is pretty fitting because I always have late night in and out, just because whenever I get off work, usually in and out is the last thing that's open. It's either like in and out or Jack in the Box, or what else is open? Del Taco. Those are usually my three options. And usually I will choose In-N-Out because it tastes better in my opinion, and I don't know, I would prefer to have that over anything else. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. So again, I took another piece of washi. 3 days in a row we had to take a piece of washi, and I used a sleep in sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. and put that over the top because I did sleep in. Pretty fitting. I sleep in quite a lot. Well, I sleep in on my days off because I'm exhausted from the other days. I then used a little emoji on a computer to mark New Girl Binge. I believe this is when I restarted New Girl. I'm not 100% sure. Did I restart New Girl last week? Oh, I did. I restarted New Girl last week. I lied. Sorry. But I had a New Girl binge because I love New Girl and I wanted to finish it. I think I had explained this I think last week, where I had stopped watching it and then I decided to rewatch it again. So that's what this was, a New Girl binge. I then took a little planning munchkin. If you can see that at the top of the screen, I had already done it. But this is a planning munchkin, and I put a piece of washi behind the head. Is that crooked too? Oh my god, that's crooked too. Wow. I did not do very well with planning this week out. It's a lot of crooked stickers. Sorry if that really bothers you guys. I apologize. But I took a piece of washi and put it behind like the little munchkin's head, just kind of to make it seem like it had like a background. I could have left it, but I was like, no, I kind of like the little, it looks like a wall, like it's like their wall behind them. But I used that because I was planning out again the 2018 spreads because I was trying to finish them. So I put that down, and then going down to the bottom, I don't know, do I want to wait for y'all to catch up with the writing? Maybe? Lindsay, write faster. Write faster. Come on. But moving down to the bottom, I then took a Lolly and Pop, which is from Glam Planner, to mark a pizza night, which this was actually pizza night at home. Usually I go to Pizza Press, which, Pizza Press. I love Pizza Press. And not like any of you guys care, but like Pizza Press is great. But I had a pizza night where I probably either ordered pizza or I made pizza myself. I don't remember because this was a long time ago. I then took a little positive Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that I took the 5 love languages test. I have taken this before. I actually took it in high school, and I couldn't remember what my like love languages were, and I wanted to know if they had changed. So I took it again, and I honestly I don't remember what it was. I think it was like quality time and not words of affirmation, not receiving gifts. I don't remember what it was, but I know for sure quality time was like one of the top ones. But yeah, I took that again just because, I mean, why not? I then used an emoji to mark the Charlotte Russe sale. They were having a pretty big sale. They are out of business, I think, now, which is kind of sad. But they were having a pretty, like, big sale where it was like everything's $10. And so I did buy a couple of things off of there. I really liked Charlotte Russe, so I'm like actually really sad that they are no longer in business. I haven't actually been to a mall that had a Charlotte Russe, so this is all based off of their like online system. Their online system's definitely gone. So I'm assuming it means that they're out of business, but I'm kind of sad about it. I then used a little face mask girl from Whimsical Cat Studio, and I did cut off the bottom of it like I did with the Fox and Cactus Girl on Tuesday, and I used that to mark a little pamper night. Those are my favorite like face mask girls that I have. Fun fact, because I think they're so cute, and I was kind of really sad to have to cut off the bottom part of her, but I still think she turned out really cute. So yeah, that is actually it for Monday through Wednesday. Flipping over to Thursday, I know I sat here for a second, so I might have to stop and edit this out, or we're just gonna stay here, because I don't remember. I know I sat here for a second because I texted someone back. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording, cut this part out, I'll be right back. Okay, so moving on to Thursday. So first thing is I took a piece of washi, and again, literally I had 4 days of me taking a piece of washi and laying something across it. But I took a piece of washi and I used a silver payday sticker from Arctic Paper Studio. I'm actually running low on my Magic Prince Co. ones, so I have to kind of start using a couple other ones. I'm gonna have to start buying like payday stickers again. At one point, I actually had like a ton of them, and now I'm like very slowly running out of them, unfortunately. I then took a little Van Sticky girl with like a spray bottle and like a duster. I did cut off the bottom part of her, purely just because like the Van Sticky girls can be a little tall sometimes, and it's really hard when you have a lot of things happening. Like if you don't have much happening, perfect, it's good. It'll take up a lot of space, and it's totally okay. But her feet would have like gone into the little bottom part where that trash can is. So I was like, no, I'll cut off like half of her. So I did cut off half of her. And I used that because I needed to clean my bedroom. I always need to clean my bedroom. Like I'm a messy person, but then the mess starts bothering me and then I pick it up. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but like, it's not like a dirty messy. It's like a clutter. Like usually it's clothes everywhere, but yeah. Anyway, I used that to mark that I needed to clean my bedroom. I then took a little trash icon from the kit to mark that I needed to take out the trash. If anyone's curious, so I've always been like wondering if people have ever wondered this. I take out the trash on different days. I'm not taking out the trash to like on trash day. That's not what I'm doing. I'm taking out any trash that I have like around the house that I need to take out to the trash cans, if that makes any sense. That's why it's like always on a different day, because it depends. So yeah, anyway, I don't know if anyone really cared about that. I'm talking about trash. Probably not. I'm just rambling now. And then moving underneath that, I took a little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I ran out of eyeliner. This is literally the worst possible thing when you are in the middle of doing your makeup and you're like, I don't have any eyeliner. That's not good. I think I had to use a different eyeliner, and that other eyeliner, literally, I had so much eyeliner and mascara underneath my eyes by the end of the night. It was ridiculous. I only use one, like, eyeliner, and for the most part, usually it's great. Like, it's totally okay, don't have a problem, but when I ran out of that eyeliner, it was bad because I had to use a different eyeliner, and it was not good at all. I hated that other eyeliner. Anyway, I digress. Moving on. I then used a Simply Watercolor Co. I'm using all the different shops for this spread. I used a Starbucks, or not at Starbucks, a coffee cup with a little, silver foil bow on it to mark a Starbucks run. I then put down a quarter box and a Shine Sticker Studio, girl with a planner to mark that I finally finished the 2018 spreads. It legit took me a month to finish the 2018 spreads because there were so many of them. So I was so excited to finally have finished those spreads. The amount of time it took me to finish those spreads was ridiculous. And then I never filmed any of them. So if you guys do want to see them, they are in the planner flip through. I did do a planner flip through for the end of 2018. I think it's September through December, something like that. So if you guys do want to see those spreads, they are up on there. So it's completely up to you guys and if you want to see them. And then underneath that, I used a Glam planner Bippity and Boo to mark Krispy Kreme because Krispy Kreme is great. So we always got to mark Krispy Kreme. So I used that to mark that. Moving on to Friday, the first one that I didn't use a piece of washi. So my work label's already down. I then used a little YouTube play button and an edit script from Magic Prints Co. If anyone's curious, also I do always have a coupon code for Magic Prints Co. It's always in the description box, and also all of my tools and stickers and everything that I use are always in the description boxes. If oh my gosh, words are hard. Had to say it at least once in every plan with me. If anyone asks or if anyone is curious, they are always linked down in the description. And if I ever, oh my gosh, if I ever miss a sticker, I don't tell you where the sticker is, just leave me a comment and I will respond back to it. Wow, that was a struggle bus just now. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving down. So I used a little emoji from the Coffee Monsters coat with a nail polish bottle to mark that I painted my nails. I actually paint my nails pretty frequently, purely just because my work is it's pretty brutal on them, and it starts to peel pretty quickly or chip pretty quickly, so I'm a little brutal on my nails, but that's okay. I then used a icon from Sculpt Prints Co. foiled car icon to mark that I needed to clean out my car. Underneath that, I took a Fox and Cactus pastel-haired girl for a Walgreens run. It's kind of more like a grocery run. That's what the little girl is, with the bag and everything. But I didn't know what else to mark with the Walgreens run, so I just used her. And because she's cute and she matches the spread, anytime I get to use the pastel hair girls, I'm so excited. But then I'm also not, because I'm using all of them. I need to stop using all of them. But yeah, Walgreens run. I then use a little squared off, kind of quarter box. I think that one's considered a quarter box because it's not half box size. And I like using the late night cramming munchkins for when I have busy nights at work, because it's not me, that's not what I do for it, but just the expressions and everything are very fitting for me. So I use that to mark a busy night at work. And then I used a little munchkin with a pizza box to mark Pizza Press, because, Pizza Press. Always Pizza Press. We love Pizza Press. How many times can I see Pizza Press in a video? A lot. So that is it for Friday. Moving on to Saturday. So I have the work label down. I then used a filming slate from Mandy Dreams to mark the flip through. That was the flip through, I believe, for what is it called? For my 2018 spread. I'm pretty positive it's for the last spread in that one. So I used that, and then I took a Lolly and Pop with a bunch of stickers to mark that I needed to organize my stickers. That's actually pretty frequent. I have to organize my stickers so often, purely just because I buy a decent amount of stickers, which is not good. I haven't been buying as much as I used to, but every time I buy stickers, I have to organize them. Otherwise, they just sit on my desk and it really bothers me. So we did some organization. I also I don't know, I'm one of those people where things have to be organized, otherwise I will go crazy. So yeah, underneath that, I then took a laptop icon from the kit, because I did have to submit my vacation request for my vacation that we take in July every single year. We go on a family vacation. I've been going to this place for years, every single year, since I've been born, actually. So I had to submit that vacation request, and I just now realized that I was not zoomed in all the way, so I zoomed in that little tiny bit that I was not zoomed in on. I then took a foiled washing machine from Magic Prince Co., I believe, and I used that to mark that I needed to wash my costume. And then underneath that, I took a half box from the kits and a little fox and cactus girl with like a bunch of dogs because I had some playtime with the dogs, all of the puppies. Okay, fun fact, if you guys don't know this already, I am obsessed with dogs. I love dogs. They are literally my favorite thing. So whenever I get to actually like play with my dogs, I'm so happy. Like it's no joke my favorite thing. I love it. So yeah, we got to play with the dogs. I love it. I love playing with my puppies. They're great. They're not really puppies, by the way. One is like 9, the other one's like 5. So yeah. I then used a Glam planner, Bippity and Boo, to mark that I was exhausted because I was. We get exhausted pretty quickly nowadays, purely just because work is ridiculous and insane, and I'm sleeping a lot more than I used to, which is always nice, but yeah, work is just exhausting, so we get exhausted a little bit more than we used to, and a little bit easier. I feel like also, because I turned 25 this year, I feel like I'm getting old, even though I know I'm not getting old. But anyway, moving on. That is it for Saturday. So first thing for Sunday, we already have the work label down. And then I used a little munchkin, like kind of hovering underneath the covers because I got woken up early. I hate getting woken up early. People tend to go into my room for some odd reason, will wake me up and then leave. And I'm like, okay, why? What was the point of that? Sometimes it's a valid reason. Other times not so much. And I'm like, you're waking me up for 0 reason. So yeah, I use that to mark that I had to wake up early or got woken up early. I didn't have to wake up early. And then I used the Celeste on the laptop from Scribble Prince Co. to mark another New Girl binge, which is great. I don't know when I finished New Girl. I don't think it took me that long to finish New Girl. Also, I was so upset because season 7, whatever the last season was, it was not on Netflix for the longest time, so I watched it on something else, and it's on Netflix now, and I'm like, are you serious? I could have waited a couple months to finish this if I really wanted to, but I didn't. But I was like, y'all can put this on here a little bit earlier? That would have been great. But anyway, I digress. Moving on. New Girl binge. Yeah, that's the thing. I then used a little clock icon from the kit to mark that I needed to submit a trade for work. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I needed to trade my shift, so yeah. Moving below that, okay, so down below that, I put down a little squared off, like, quarter box thing, and then a little podcast sticker. So I've been listening to a podcast. I think I mentioned this before, but I've never mentioned, like, the podcast that I listen to. I have been listening to podcasts, and I've only been listening to 2 of them, purely just because, like, I have followed these people. So essentially, the podcast that I wrote on this one is called Pretty Basic, and it sounds, like, cheesy, I know, but it's Alicia Marie and Miss Remy Ashton from YouTube, and I actually follow them on YouTube. My sister was friends or is friends with Alicia's sister, if that makes any sense. So, I have been listening to their podcast and everything, and they're actually very entertaining. Some of them I'm like, on. Other ones I'm like, alright, y'all are like speaking to me. So I actually really recommend that podcast, but they're very like outgoing, and if you don't like the way that they are, then I wouldn't recommend listening to it, but I really like it, and I've been listening to it, and it's great. So Pretty Basic podcast. I like marking them when I actually listen to it, because I don't always listen to it on the days that it comes out. I then, after that, I said afterneath, which I was going to say underneath that and after that, but I mixed the 2 together. So underneath that, I used a pastel-haired girl, kind of curled up in a ball because I had a panic attack. No surprise, Lindsay gets panic attacks pretty frequently, so yeah. And then I used a little munchkin to mark that I was so frustrated, which I probably was just more frustrated with myself than anything else, because whenever I have panic attacks and whenever I have that much anxiety, I just get really frustrated with myself, and that just kind of happens. So that is actually everything for this plan with me, so I'm going to go ahead and flip through really quickly everything that's left in the kit. Glam Planner kits do have a lot of stickers in them, so I still obviously have a decent amount of stuff left over. She has recently come out with her mini kits, like she's reformatted her kits, which I'm really excited for the mini kits. But obviously I do still have a decent amount left over. So that is going to be everything for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to do a little quick wiggle for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already. And leave me some kind of comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another plan with me very, very soon. Bye, guys!